Welcome back to the William Patterson University Athletics podcast series. Today, we'll be talking about how athletes' identity is affected by injury. For many athletes, their sport is a big part of who they are. When an injury takes them away from competition, practices, and the routines they love, it can leave them questioning their identity and sense of purpose. In this podcast, William Patterson University student-athletes share how injury affected the way they saw themselves and how they learned to find confidence, meaning, and identity beyond their sport. Sophia and Justin's identities were closely tied to their sport and being active. Let's hear how their injuries affected their identity.
I think basketball and field hockey have been a part of who I am since I was a little kid,
When did you start playing?
Well, field hockey was a little later. I started in like 5th grade, and then basketball I've been playing for as long as I can remember. Like we used to have little hoops around my house and stuff. So that all three, me and my 2 sisters, we all played basketball. So that's like a huge part, not only of me, but of like my family too. So finding out that I couldn't play these seasons kind of made me rethink like basketball and field hockey have not only been a part of who I am, but they've helped made me who I am through experiences that I've had. And so not being able to have this season, I was kind of like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't know who to be without sports, you know?
For me, I'm a very active person. I think in high school, I was either at the gym all the time, running, was playing soccer. So when you just take out all the 3 things that I mainly do, I didn't do nothing. I didn't really have anything to do during the day. I couldn't really bond with some of my friends because I knew they're always active as well. So I kind of had to deal with that a little bit, had to still stay connected to them even though I wasn't doing what we all do together.
Justin reflects on what it would mean to him if he could not play soccer in college.
Yeah, so my whole goal in high school was I wanted to play college at the next level. I wanted to do that. So when that came into my mind that I maybe wasn't going to do that, I didn't know what I was going to do. I couldn't know what I was going to do in college. I didn't know where I was going to go. I knew I was so set on playing soccer in college. I just didn't know how to shift from not being able to play in soccer if that was the case. So it was kind of hard for me to determine what to do.
Although some athletes struggle with their identity while injured, Ethan, Justin, and Sophia talk about how they maintained a positive attitude during recovery. Ethan leads us off.
I think it's all really just a mental game with you, like yourself, just by trying to stay patient, trying to really stay positive. I think positive is also a major role in the recovery process. Being negative, I feel like it just slows things down. It like affects your whole life just being negative.
For me, I had a lot of players in my position from my club team. So I kind of felt with my injury, I was falling behind. But then I had to realize that me having surgery could be a step forward, and I could find a sense of identity, find a sense of improving myself and being better before I had surgery. So I thought maybe the surgery happened for a reason. My injury happened for a reason, that I would be better and come out stronger.
Sophia describes how her injury changed her mindset, increased her gratitude and appreciation for sports.
I feel like since I've come back, it's like a whole new like experience. Like I know what it feels like to have the sport taken away from me. So I was just talking about this with one of my coaches. It's like I've had the sport taken away from me, so I've gained this sense of like gratitude. Like I get to come out here every day and I get to play field hockey and I get to play basketball. So it's like a complete reset. I feel like I've kind of modified the way I look at things a little more, like trying to be more of a positive person. Like things can be taken away from you so fast, like kind of like that gratitude aspect. Like I just am more positive about the way I go about things and trying to like not take things for granted. Like you only get these opportunities like so many times, like trying to take advantage of like what's in front of me.
For some athletes, injury gives them a chance to improve their sport IQ and explore different aspects of their identity. Let's hear from Sophia and Justin.
I feel like if anything, it's made me grow more fond of the sports. Like sitting out made me so anxious and excited to just come back and start playing again. And I feel like sitting on the side, I gained so much knowledge that I feel like when I do come back full force, I'm going to be such a stronger player and have so much more knowledge of both of the sports that I'm playing.
So tell me a little more about the knowledge you gained while you were sitting on the side.
So I feel like whether it was just watching sports, like watching sports can help you gain so much IQ for your sport. So just watching or listening to what my coaches are saying, picking up on little things that players do that help them become better, just stuff like that. I've been picking up on it, and I've really like, even just the first practice that I've had, like I'm starting to apply it and like recognize it.
Although injuries can temporarily take athletes away from the sports they love, they do not take away who they are. As we've heard today, recovery can be an opportunity to develop new perspectives, discover strengths beyond athletics, and build a more complete sense of self. Those lessons often remain long after the injury has healed. Thank you for joining today's podcast on athletic identity. I'm Dr. Michelle Cascardi, psychology professor at William Patterson University. Thanks for joining, and see you next time.